They had started his duty. His duty today was on the child ward. Wearing a white coat, a stethoscope around his neck, he was performing his duty with great. There was a soft smile on his lips. They liked children very much anyway. Dr. Taehyung, your phone is ringing. They ran near the phone, patted his head. It was written on mobile, old man calling. They turned on the phone and put it on his ear. With whose permission did you go to the hospital? They said angrily. I asked from Grandpa, and to you too, once, so you told me to go, they said while looking around. There was the case then. Did you ask today? He said in a cool tone. He was probably in the car. They could hear the horns of car from around. So should I keep asking every day? Anyway, my dream is to become a great doctor. People say that we have to get treated from Dr. Taehyung. This day will also come someday. Shut up, Taehyung. Speak less. Two gods will always stay with you, okay? And you will have to listen to them. Secondly, if anything unusual happens, you have to call me immediately. He said seriously. Am I standing on the border of South and North Korea? Are you worried about? Are you okay? They spoke mischievously in a smiling tone. Jungkook hung up the phone while shaking his head in response. Jungkook had to attend a meeting right now. If he talked to this boy further, they would have to clear his mind. No one can take me seriously. They spoke angrily. They were shocked. Kai was entering the hospital with an injured hand. There was a man with him. They had gone to another ward. They went to the duty, shaking his head. "15 minutes later, Kai would see him coming from the front of Taehyung. Where did he come from? They was mumbling. Hello, doctor. Kai spoke in a sincere tone. Hey, they spoke while taking a deep breath. You also do duty here. It's very nice to see you here. Why? I'm your uncle's son, who gave you free treatment, which made you very happy. They said angrily. Kai was surprised at first, then smiled. Give way, sir. Seeing him still standing in the middle, they said. Kai smiled and gave way to Jung. Oof, how are there so many mental people in the world? They had gone toward the other corridor, all muttering. Kai smiled and looked at Taehyung's back. Taehyung was shocked when the car came near, and there was Jungkook in the car, who had come to pick them up. Oh my, today a busy man has come to pick me up, they said, and spoke in a smiling tone. Jungkook looked at Taehyung in response. He then started the scenery outside again. Seeing the same tie around his neck, they smiled and looked at his face carefully. Why are you looking at me? He said seriously. I'm not looking. I was looking at the time. They spoke shyly. The time is on the watch. Tie around my waist, not on my face. He spoke again seriously. This road doesn't lead to our house. They spoke in surprise. Jungkook remained silent in response. The car had stopped in front of a very big hospital. Why have we come here? If you want me to get doctor here, and there is no need. I'm happy where I'm working now. Come on, come out. He held the hand and led him toward the lift. Taehyung was walking with him in a form. They were shocked to see the name written on the board in front of him. Why we have come to psychiatrist. Are you okay? They said in surprise. Yeah, Jungkook said while holding his way and bringing him inside. Hello, doctor, Jungkook said while coming inside. Oh, hello, Mr. John. Please come in, doctor said while standing up from a chair. Jungkook came forward with a smile and first made his seat on the chair and sat down himself. What will you guys take? Doctor asked them with a smile. Nothing, doctor, he said while looking at them, who had surprised to see his face. Yes. Who is the patient? The doctor smiled and asked. My wife, Taehyung. Jungkook spoke while taking a deep breath. Their eyes were winded and looked at him. What are you saying? They asked, barely come out of surprise. Taehyung, listen to me patiently. Jungkook said in a low tone. What should I hear? You think I'm crazy. I'm a crazy person that you have brought me to a psychiatrist. They stood up from the chair and shouted. Mr. Taehyung, crazy people didn't come to psychiatrist. It is not necessary that you are crazy. Then only you should come to me. Doctor tried to explain him. They glared at him angrily and was about to turn and walk when Jungkook quickly grabbed his wrist and stopped him. Taehyung, listen to me. With a relaxed mind, I don't think you're crazy. I want you to live a normal life. So in your opinion, I'm not living a normal life. They cut him off in the middle and said in shock. How can I explain to you? It would be better if you don't explain me. They said in extreme shock. I want my Taehyung to stop seeing nightmares. I want you to stop being afraid, stop crying in your sleep, stop making fake love, and love in real. Taehyung, you're not crazy, but I want you to let go of the past that is in your mind. Listen to me. If not for me, then for Hon and Uncle. Do a weak course. He held Tae by his shoulder and spoke in a very normal tone. They keep looking at him with tears in his eyes. I don't need any treatment. They spoke angrily. Taehyung, he had spoken in a warning tone, on which they started looking around, while shaking his head. Taehyung, he said in low tone, while holding Tae in his chest. They had cried with his eyes filled with tears, putting his head on Jungkook's chest. Crazy people didn't come to psychiatrist Tae. I want you to live like a normal life. He patted the head and slowly said. They lifted his head from his chest and saw him. Jungkook, he will cut my hair. Taehyung spoke in a low tone. As long as I'm here, no one can even look away and touch your hair. He patted the head and slowly said, You will slap me on my lip and face. They spoke again in a scared tone. No one can touch you. They made Tae sit on the chair. Please, go outside. I need to talk to him alone. Doctor looked at Jungkook with apologetic eyes. Jungkook nodded his head and went out. When did you start having nightmares? The doctor asked in a soft tone. It's been 2 years. They spoke while looking at Jungkook standing outside the glass door, who was standing outside and looking at him. The doctor nodded and keep asking him some questions. You should send your husband inside. Doctor said seriously. They nodded and went out. You should use this medicine for him for 2 days. If he doesn't feel any better, then you will bring him back the day after tomorrow, Doctor said, pressing a slip toward Jungkook. He nodded seriously and went out, holding the slip. There was silence in the car, as if Taehyung was not in the car. Jungkook doesn't like Taehyung being silent. Taehyung, you're fine, Jungkook said while holding Taehyung's hand.